So do you also wish to automate the task management using an AI automatically? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to automate task management using AI agent. So as a project manager, my objective is that whenever I'm going to upload a new project file in my Google Drive, then automatically using the file, OpenAI should extract the task. And after extracting the task details, automatically that should be added in my Google Sheets as a new row. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Google Drive with OpenAI and Google Sheets using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me all take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video, I'll show you how to automatically extract tasks from project reports using AI agents. This helps me save time, reduce manual work, and keep all your tasks organized in Google Sheets. Alright, so as you all know that I manage multiple projects and manually tracking every task from project reports can be exhausting and time consuming. So to streamline this, I have set up an AI agent that automates task extraction. Now whenever I upload a new project report to a specific Google Drive folder, then the AI reads the file, extracts the actionable tasks like deadlines, responsibilities, or pending items, and automatically logs them into a Google Sheet. Alright, so now here to build this automation, you need to connect your Google Drive with your OpenAI account and Google Sheets using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So here to access the Pabbly Connect, you have to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browsers and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Connect. Alright, so here on my screen you can see Pabbly Connect's homepage and here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow, that is automate task management using AI agent. And now after giving a name to my workflow, it is asking me to select the folder. So in the left side corner of this dashboard, you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've already created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to the forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Alright, so now let's move back to our Pabbly's dashboard. And here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here in this trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger application as Google Drive as I'm uploading new files in my Google Drive. So Google Drive is a cloud storage service where you can store your files and access them from any device. So in my Google Drive trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new file in a specific folder. So that whenever I'm going to upload a new file in a specific folder of my Google Drive, then automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect should capture the response. Or you can say automatically this entire workflow should get triggered. Alright, so now here to connect my Google Drive with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add a new connection. If your Google Drive account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account. And then I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select the folder or the subfolder. So here I've already shown you that I have my folder with the name project files. And here I'm going to select my folder as project files. So now here after selecting the folder, I'm going to click on the save and send test request. But here before clicking on the save and send test request, I'm going to upload a new file in this particular folder in my Google Drive. Drive so that I can capture the response in Pabbly Connect. So here, before uploading the file, you need to perform another very important step to make your folder shareable to anyone so that AI can read the file. So for that, you need to click on your folder name, and from here you need to select share, and here under the share you need to select share again, and then a dialog box will appear in front of you. So from here you need to update the general access. So here you can see that currently the general access is restricted. So I'm going to update this general access to anyone with the link so that my folder can be shareable to anyone with the link. Alright, so now you have to updating the general access, you need to click on this done, and you are all done. Alright, so with this we have successfully updated the general access, and now here after making the folder shareable to anyone with the link, we are going to upload a new project file under this specific folder. So for that I'm going to upload a new file over here. And here you can see we have successfully uploaded a new file over here with the name Client Stellar Interiors. Alright, so this is the project report. So now let's go back to our Pabbly's workflow, and then I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the web view link, web content link of the file, and some other details as well. So with this we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So here let me tell you that Google Drive is a pooling based application. That means it will capture the new responses within 10 minutes. So here if you wish to set this trigger time, then you need to click on the 3 dots, and from here you need to select set trigger time. And then here in this dialog box you can select the trigger time. So by clicking on this drop down menu, you can select the minimum trigger time as 10 minutes and maximum as 24 hours. So I'm going to select the minimum trigger time, and then I'm going to click on the save. And with this we have successfully set up a trigger over here. So once we have received all the file details from our Google Drive, then automatically I want to give this file to OpenAI to extract the task details from that project file. So for that I need to connect my OpenAI account with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. So in this action step I'm going to select my action application as OpenAI. So OpenAI is a company that develops advanced AI tools and models like ChatGPT. People use OpenAI to create content, write code, answer questions, and even generate creative ideas. So in my OpenAI action step, I'm going to select my action event as extract content from PDF or image. So by using this particular action event, it is going to extract the content from the PDF. That means it is going to extract the content that I have uploaded in my PDF file that I have received in my Google Drive, and then it is going to give me the task details. Alright, so now here to connect my OpenAI with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Again, here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your OpenAI account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to enter the API token. So following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my OpenAI account, and from here I'm going to access the API keys given in the left side bar. And here in the API keys you can see all the existing keys over here. So I'm going to generate a new key by clicking on this create new secret key button given over here, and then I'm going to give a name to my key over here such as task management. And now you have to giving the name, I'm going to select my project as default project, and then I'm going to create the secret key. So this is the API key generated, so I'm going to copy it, moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to paste the API token. Now you have to entering the API token, I'm going to click on the save, and here you can see we are now successfully connected. So now moving forward, and then here is asking me to select the OpenAI model. So by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see all the existing models over here. So in this particular case, I'm going to select my model as GPT-4o Mini, and then here is asking me to enter the image or the PDF URL. So it says enter the image or the PDF URL here. Supported file types are these, and ensure that the URLs are publicly accessible and downloadable. That means here I need to enter the PDF URL that is publicly accessible and downloadable. So here instead of entering the PDF URL manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I received in my trigger step or my previous action steps. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that whenever we're going to receive a new file through our Google Drive, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So for the PDF URL, I'm going to map the web content link received over here in this trigger response, and then here is asking me to enter the prompt. So in this prompt field, I need to enter the relevant prompt that I that I can give to AI to extract the proper task details from my PDF URL. Alright, so let me add the relevant prompt over here. So here you can see I've successfully added a prompt over here where I've added some instructions for the AI and some details to extract. So here we have successfully added the prompt, but here we are not going to get a response from the prompt only. So for that, what we are going to do is that we are going to use another feature that is available over here, that is for the structured output. So in this structured output field, I need to give a JSON schema over here to extract these details automatically from my PDF. So now here the question arises that how we are going to add this structured output. So for that, you need to open your notepad first. And now here in your notepad, you have to follow a format first. So firstly, you need to write the field name and then the type of the field and then the type of the field value and a small description for the same, just like this. So here you can see I've added the name as task description, type as text, and the instruction as detailed summary of the specific task or activity. And now here similarly I'm going to follow this format and add the other fields description as well. Alright, so let me do that. Alright, so here you can see I've successfully added a relevant format over here. So I'm going to copy it. Then you need to close this notepad and then you need to focus on this important note that says to generate the structured output JSON, navigate to this link. So I'm going to click on this link. And here you can see it has taken me to the window of structured outputs in my OpenAI account. So from here I'm going to click on this generate and then I'm going to paste that format over here and then I'm going to click on this create. And here you can see we have successfully received a JSON schema generated over here. So I'm going to copy it, moving back to Pabbly's workflow. And here I'm going to paste the structured output. That is the JSON schema generated. Alright, so now after adding the structured output, I'm going to click on the save and send test request. But here before clicking on the save and send test request, I'm going to turn off the simple response button because here I want to receive the response in advanced format because I have selected the task field as the array. So here to receive the response in an array format, I need to turn off the simple response and I need to get the response in advanced format. And now after turning off the simple response button, I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the entire task details such as task name, description, approvals, assigned to, and the deadlines in a single array over here. Alright, so with this we have successfully set up this action step as well. Alright, so now here for extracting the details over here in an array format, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to give this format to OpenAI to extract the details from this array. So for that I'm going to another action step over here and again I'm going to select my action application over here as OpenAI. And this time I'm going to select my action event as ChatGPT so that by using this particular model, I'm going to get the details from this array format. Alright, so now you have to select in the action event, I'm going to connect my OpenAI with Pabbly Connect by clicking on this connect over here. And here I've already connected my OpenAI with Pabbly Connect in my previous action step. That's why I'm going to click on the select existing connection. And here after selecting the existing connection, I'm going to click on the save. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then it is asking me to select the AI model. So here by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see all the existing models available over here. So here I'm going to select my AI model as GPT-4o Mini. And then here it is asking me to enter the prompt over here. So in this prompt field, I need to enter the relevant prompt that I want to give to AI to extract the details from that array. So for that, firstly I'm going to map the array over here and then I'm going to enter the detail as give the task description, assigned to, and deadline separately for the individual assignee. And then I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received a message content generated where we have successfully received the task assigned to each of the team member with the deadlines and the priority. So with this we have successfully set up this action step as well. So now after extracting the details from the array, automatically I want to add the detail in my Google Sheets as a new row. So for that I'm going to add another action step over here, and here in this action step I'm going to select my action application as Google Sheets. So Google Sheets is a free web-based spreadsheet program that allows you to create, edit, and share spreadsheets online. So in my Google Sheets action step, I'm going to select my action event as add a new row, so that after extracting the details over here from the array, automatically that detail should be added in my Google Sheets as a new row. Alright, so now here to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Again, here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Google Sheets account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on the sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account. And then I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then it is asking me to select the spreadsheet. So I've already shown you that I have my spreadsheet with the name task management. So I'm going to select my spreadsheet as task management, and then here it is asking me to select the sheet. So I'm going to select the sheet as sheet 1, and then here it is asking me to enter the client name and the task. Alright, so these are the fields that I've entered in my Google Sheet. So now here I'm going to map these details again. So here for the client name, I'm going to map the client name from the response that I've received in my Google Drive. That is the file name. This is the file name. And then here for the task, I'm going to map the task generated by OpenAI over here. So this is the task generated. And now you have to enter all the required details. I'm going to click on the save and send as request. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully added a new detail in our Google Sheets. So let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully added a new detail over here in our Google Sheet with the client name and the task over here. So with this, we have successfully set up an entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have selected trigger as Google Drive and action as OpenAI twice and the Google Sheets. So that whenever we're going to upload a new project file in our Google Drive, then automatically using the details, OpenAI is going to extract the task detail from that project file. And after extracting the details in an array format, automatically that is going to be sent to OpenAI again to separate the array in a proper format. And after separating the values, automatically that is going to be added in my Google Sheets as a new row. Alright, so these were the steps to how to automate task management using AI agent. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, then you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit www.pabbly.com. Now if you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.